Sharon cracks up with Ian and breaks some bad news to Dennis in EastEnders in an hour. Busy girl. Now, a brand new series for BBC One. It's a travel show with a difference.
A travel show with no surcharges.
No delays.
And no hidden extras.
If you're going on holiday, you certainly don't want to miss this. Hello and welcome to Departure Lounge, a brand new series direct from Manchester Airport. We're here to reflect the highs and lows of what it's really like to go on holiday. This is your travel show. You tell us where to go, try and keep it clean, and we'll tell you what you need to know to get the very best from your trip. Coming up on tonight's programme. Jungle Booked. Can you go on a family safari for the same price as a trip to Disney's Animal Kingdom? Baggage Drop. We test luggage to destruction. And look into my eyes, she's under. Jilly Gordon forgets everything she ever knew about wine on a booze cruise with a difference. And joining me with all the travel news is our savvy reporter, Angelica Bell.
I like savvy, thank you. The way we travel is changing, so I'll be coming up with some surprising solutions on how to holiday.
Plus, our very own walking travel book, although he's sitting down at the moment, Simon Calder.
Passport, money, but no ticket. That's because you decide where I am going to go. I'm ready to go anywhere in the world to turn your holiday into a great trip. And if you're booked to travel to Egypt, later in the programme, we've got the up-to-date advice.
Plus, we'll be giving you the chance to win a competition where you can go to the wild island of Madagascar. Remember, this is your travel show, so we want you to get in contact with us.
And every week we'll be challenging a celebrity to go as far as they can on a £500 budget, the same price as the average package holiday. We're calling it the £500 Challenge. We spent a lot of time on that title. And we've got some fantastic guests and incredible trips lined up, but of course we need someone to set the pace. Her competitive spirit saw her conquer all of her rivals on TV's The Games. It is, of course, the lovely Kirsty Gallagher.
Hello, Nick.
Hello, sweetheart, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Last time I saw you was on a plane.
With a kilt on. You had a kilt on.
Yes, that's true. We'll move swiftly along from that. So you're quite happy to go up, set the pace?
I am. You know, I like a challenge, but, you know, who knows who's going to win this one?
Yes. Well, you managed to get away to a far-flung land, did you?
3 far-flung lands.
3? Sounds very interesting. Looking forward to that. OK. But first, a bit of geography for you. Angelica.
OK. Kilimanjaro might be in Africa, but the Kilimanjaro safari ride is anything but. It's actually at Disney's Animal Kingdom in Florida. Now, it was the nearest the Evans from Middlesex had ever got to the wilds of Africa. That was until we came along and proved you can swap Orlando for the real thing. We'll meet them in a minute. Now, this is what they agreed to give up. Walt Disney World in Florida and Disney's Animal Kingdom, where a central part of Florida doubles up as the African bush. It's a fairy tale view of the world which makes a holiday in Disney the first and only choice for the Evans family.
As a family, we've only really been on holiday either in the UK or at a Disney resort.
If we go somewhere else in the world, that the experience is not going to live up to Disney. When you go to Disney, the minute you drive in through the Walt Disney World Arch, welcome to Walt Disney World, everything is perfect.
Even in 3 weeks, when it's the time we usually go for, there's so much to do. You wish you could stay longer because you still haven't seen it all.
You know that you're going to have a good time, and that's why I wouldn't really want to go anywhere else.
Not even the real African bush? This is Kruger National Park, the largest game reserve in South Africa. It covers an area of over 19,000 square kilometres, which makes it the same size as Wales. Animal Kingdom could fit into it 9,698 times, approximately. But there are no Broadway musicals, no big rides, and not even the strains of Sir Elton John. Just the greatest diversity of wildlife in Africa and some of the most beautiful scenery in the world. So what would Paul, Jan, Rosanna and Kane make of it? Hello guys, welcome to the show. Remember, this is an African safari for the same price as a trip to the Animal Kingdom. It's 2 flights, a 15-hour journey and a jeep ride to the Kruger National Park. No jet lag though, as we've headed due south. And for all of us, it's our first glimpse of life in South Africa. Rest camps like Pretoria Scott aren't as flashy as Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge, but there's no extra charge for a savannah room. Here, every room is a savannah room, and this is where our first game drive begins. Let's face it, a safari is probably a once-in-a-lifetime experience, so indulge in it. Make sure you get yourself a qualified guide and a bush-coloured four-wheel drive and explore one or two areas in depth. It'll be worth it. Ready? Summer in the UK, winter in South Africa, but still a great time to come to Kruger. It's warm enough for t-shirts and the bush is less dense, so you have more chance of seeing animals.
It's a little steenbok on the left-hand side. Let's see if it doesn't run away.
Now this isn't a drive timed to the usual Disney precision, but the advantage is no crowds. Today the bush is just for the Evans. John is our guide and he's been working at Kruger National Park for 16 years.
There's a whole bunch of hippos out there on the bank here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, look over there. Oh, there's a little baby
there behind.
Little baby behind the big one on the left. There is.
They're very strong and powerful. Look at that.
Yeah.
You don't realise that those jaws can open up to about 180 degrees. There's some greater kudu on the left-hand side.
Look at it. Look at him here. Is that their ears? Oh. And the horns are impressive, but those ears.
It's hard to accept that, especially with the animals, that they actually live here and they're not put there. That is actually where they walk around.
The scenery we've seen just every day, which to South African people in this part of the world is everyday scenery, well, to us, you know, it's just something you will remember forever.
I mean, he's virtually invisible there now, Jane. Look, when you look, isn't he?
However close you get to the animals in Florida, you never get as close as this. No hidden ditches, no enclosures, just you and them. I can't believe we saw that elephant. And can I just say that I spotted it?
Yeah, you did spot it. Yeah, and he looked huge, wasn't it? It was so impressive.
Looks
yeah, big time scared for a moment, yeah. We all was, a little bit.
Now for some of South Africa's most stunning scenery. A vantage point across the forest of Mpumalanga, God's Window. Here we are. We've only driven an hour from Kruger Park, so we've seen the bush yesterday, seen all the game, and I thought we'd come here to God's Window and see the spectacular mountain view. It's lovely. Do you like it?
Special, special.
This is as close as Kruger comes to tourist entertainment. A boma, or ceremony of welcome and feasting at Hippo Hollow.
Big applause before the boss dance, please.
The songs and dance are traditional. Each tells a story or proverb and is narrated by the Shangana chief.
It's easy to dance. Who want to come and try?
I haven't got rhythm. That's my show out there. Probably showed you all. Never thought I'd be doing that on camera.
It's not every day you get to dance with an African tribe. It's so much work put into that, you can tell. If they do it every day, but it's like they're doing it for new.
It's a one-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Everyone should really have a crack at it because I've enjoyed it so much. Hope I get to come back again.
Yeah, it's great to see some traditional dancing, and I've got the same sort of belly as the chief. Look.
Hey, get it out! The day ends. With game wardens on hand just in case a lion turns up, we're finishing with a barbecue or braai.
One come, it's a nice glass of sherry, will you?
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
It's an amazing experience, really, just to think that you're in the middle of the Kruger Park and
we're going to sit down to this
Under the stars.
under the stars. Look at them. It's a clear night, beautiful night, warm. Oh, it's special.
Oh, great way to finish, yeah.
It's been beautiful, beautiful setting. And thank you very much, John, our guide.
Yeah.
It's only a pleasure.
Well, I think you've all been absolutely brilliant. You've got into the spirit of things and really enjoyed it. And it's been a pleasure to spend this holiday with you, okay?
Yeah, likewise, yeah. Thanks.
Cheers.
Cheers, everyone. I'll be crying.
Oh, we all had a brilliant time. Now, the cost of that holiday, £4,996, was based on 4 people sharing half board. The basic price for a comparable package to the Animal Kingdom Lodge, staying in a Savannah room, paying for a 5-day Disney pass, plus allowing £25 per person per day for meals, comes to £4,832. That's marginally cheaper, but doesn't include ice creams, Disney souvenirs, or breakfast with Mickey.